the good life is. That's where the big money is. That's where we're not running like crazy 10, 15 hours a day. Um, that's where you have higher self-esteem because you're working for a top restaurant or top chef or whatever the case is. And it's like, just like I said, the good life. That's where the good life is in fine dining. So the new course is available now on Udemy, will be available on the Waiters Academy as well in a few days. Um, and it teaches you everything you need to know about your movements, your language, your anticipation, attention to details, everything that you need to know to perform at the highest level of hospitality service. We have a great news lately. A lot of you, a lot of fans and students of the Waiters Academy have been getting good jobs. I just posted yesterday. One of you got a job at Disney Cruise Disney Cruise Company. I think it was Disney. But there are a lot of opportunities right now. So a lot of you are writing me, hey, can you help me get a job in West Europe or England or America or Canada? Now this is like not absolutely impossible, but it's really hard. And what's really possible, and it's not so hard right now, is get a cruise line job, guys. Get a cruise line job. You're guaranteed to start making really good money, travel the world, get great experience, get great training, because on the cruise lines, they train you, they really train you. They want you to be a really good professional waiter. And then, of course, once you start traveling the world and making those connections, getting this experience, you got a chance to move to a different continent and different country, if you understand what I mean. Other than that, I want you guys to give me a thumbs up. I need you to sign up for the crash course. Now, the waiter training crash course, it's going to be a free 2 hours crash course on how to be a waiter, how to be a top waiter. That's going to be on, I think, 26th of February. Yeah, 26th of February. Sign up, please, on the Facebook, because it's going to be stream live on Facebook. So everybody, please go sign up on the Facebook page and wait for like instructions. Maybe there will be change in my in the time, but pretty much the time is set for 2 o'clock Easter time, USA. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Easter time, USA. That's, what is that, 8 o'clock in the evening, Central European time. But it's going to be right live crash course on how to be a top waiter. We're going to discuss all the topics. It's going to be very quick and very like short lessons on this and this and this and this and this. But I think everybody will get a great value of it. So please go to the Facebook page, subscribe, and yeah, and I have a birthday tomorrow. I would like a couple of presents. So everybody that's not a subscriber yet, subscribe to the Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I think on the YouTube channel we are about to hit 100,000 subscribers, which is just like unbelievable achievement. I never dreamed about getting 100,000 subscribers, but it's a great achievement for me personally, for the channel, and for the job we do. So please, guys, you can give me a nice birthday present and subscribe for the channel, so we can hit these 100,000 subscribers faster. Let's see some questions here. My level of service has gone up because of you, man, says Bhakti Sir. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear from you guys, because this is all about you improving your service and then getting the top jobs and getting the quality life. because I've been there. I work in this business for 30 years. I know what it is to take the job seriously and to really be a good at your job. What a difference makes in your life. All right, so those words that you just said, my friend, are the same words that I received yesterday in a message, from one of you, and he was like, you helped me so much to increase my quality of my service and my knowledge and my skills. And now because we were talking about while he was going through the interviews for the cruise line, and I was giving him some advice, what he needs to learn, what he needs to say, what he needs to do, and he got the job. And he was like, yeah, because of your help. But it's not only because of my help, it's because of you searching for help, searching for information, wanting, like having this burning desire to be good and to live the good life. That's what it's all about. But of course, I am here. I want to help. I'm trying to help as many as you as possible. And thank you so much, Bob Kitzer, for saying that. Appreciate that, man, and best of luck. Monica, hi, I am Monica. I am watching you. Thank you for watching, Monica. Where are you from? What's going on with you, Monica? Bob says, I don't use words like of course or guys. I learned so many things from you. Great. And that's what we, now the new course, the fine dining weighted training course, we have a section about language, what kind of language you should use in a fine dining restaurant, because it's a completely different world. It's a completely different world. Fine dining, once you've been working in upscale restaurant, fast-paced restaurant, family-style restaurant, whatever, pizzeria or whatever, you move to the fine dining, and you almost have to forget everything that you have learned, like language-wise and skill-wise and movement, and you just gotta learn everything back anew because it's a completely different world. So yes, once you start working in a fine dining restaurant, you gotta change. There are a lot of changes that need to be implemented in your everything, like in your life. So great. Chan, what's question commonly asked in the interview about wine? Very simple questions, but like I failed back in the days when I first started my career in America. I failed a job interview that could have completely changed my life, and I failed because of the wine question. Because I passed the first interview, I passed the second interview, and the third interview, I was interviewed by the bar manager. All right, and so he's coming and he's telling me, so what do you know about Fumet Blanc? This is in Las Vegas, top resort in the world, the Venetian, and I didn't know nothing about Fumet Blanc, right? Like I don't know what's Fumet Blanc. And I'm listening to him, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna say I don't know nothing. I'm gonna say something and I go and I say, well, I know that I don't know much, but I know it's a red wine and blah blah blah. He was like looking at me like, ooh, no, it's not a red wine. So and this is a no. If you don't know, better say you don't know than say that you know something and you just say completely wrong stuff. And I was like, oh man, I screwed up. And he cut me. I didn't get the job. I got the job, same job. I got the same job like 1 year or 2 years or like 2 years later. But then it could have saved me so much trouble and so much problems if I had gotten this job because of this. So they can ask you a very simple question. So what is a Pinot Noir? Simple question. I mean, if you know anything about wine, you should know what is Pinot Noir, and you can give a basic characteristics, right? They can ask you questions about regions. Like if you are going to work in a really top fine dining restaurant, they might ask you about regions in France or maybe some Grand Cru estates or Grand Cru appellations in France. Um, Depends on the place that you're gonna work. The questions will be different. All right, but they will basically ask you about service procedures, like how do you present wine? How do you present a bottle of wine to a guest? The guest order a bottle of wine, you go to the wine cellar, you bring it back. How do you present it? What is the service procedure? What do you know about what's Sangiovese? What's Chianti? Like, what is Masseto? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it depends on the restaurant, depends on the quality of restaurant, depends on the type of restaurant, man. It's Italian restaurant, it's a French restaurant, whatever it is. The questions will be different, but basically they will ask you at least the top grapes. They will choose one of the top grapes. Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot. Like I said, Fernet Blanc was Sauvignon Blanc, but I mean, I knew not that Mr. Mondari changed that. Oh, bye. Sorry, guys. The Facebook is a little shaky, but anyway. So yeah, those simple questions that general knowledge about wine should be enough to answer. So Bob Titzer says my tips has gone up so much. Every table I have, they shake my hand and say I'm the best server they ever had. And there is no better feeling in the world. There is no better feeling in the world than that. Like, guys, I'm telling you, like right now I'm getting goosebumps because I've been there. Like, I have those guests all the time. Everybody's just coming, shaking my hand, thanking me for the service, giving me a great tip. Because when I was working in Vegas, 20% is really good tip. In America, I was making 30%. 25%, 30%. I was making money, and this is amazing, an amazing feeling. Great job, my friend. Like this is what you gotta do to succeed in this business and just have. All right, my name is Alan. Okay, nice. It's much better than whatever the channel name is. Alan, congratulations, brother. Great job. Monica is from Kenya. Wow, nice. Thank you, Monica. Greetings to Kenya. I hope you are learning and you are improving so you can get, like I said, you improve your skills. There is no change in your life if you don't change yourself. You change yourself and the change in your life follows back. You change your knowledge, your skills, your attitude, and the life follows. After that, you change the job, you change your income, you change your status, and you change the quality of your life. So make sure that you are following those steps. Simba, hey, I am Simba. I'm watching you from Africa. Yeah, we have a lot of friends from Africa, a lot of friends from the Middle East, America. But America right now, I don't think anybody can watch from United States. It's too early, still there. Anyway, a great Simba. Thanks for watching, my friend. All right, guys. Alan says thanks. Hope everyone has a blessed day and good luck to everyone. Great, man. Yes, guys. Have a wonderful day. I just wanted to come in, say a couple of things. I haven't done live stream from. So Alan is from San Francisco. Man, all right. You're from a good place. A lot of money, a lot of top restaurants, a lot of top places to work. Very expensive, of course. San Francisco is one of the most expensive places in the world, but it's a beautiful town, and you guys, you are blessed because this is, I know what it's in America being a waiter. I know what's in America being a top waiter. It's a beautiful life. I don't want to live no other life but being a top waiter in the United States. Now, not everywhere in the United States. Not everywhere in the United States, but like when I first moved to the United States, I was in Florida, right? And I was making top money. I mean, don't get me wrong. 20 years ago, Alan now says that he makes $350 a night. I was making $250 20 years ago in a top fine dining restaurant right there on the ocean, Jensen Beach. The name was Rotis. Now they changed the name to Pietro on the Ocean. Top restaurant. I was making a lot of money. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then, of course, I wanted to change because, Jason Beach, Jupiter Island, this is like beautiful top places, but it's a small thing. And I wanted to move to Vegas because this was my dream. And when I moved to Vegas, I moved to Vegas because I knew I can make really amazing money back in the days. And once I got a job at the Venetian and start making some days $1,000 a day. Imagine, I'm talking about 20 years ago. Now will be 20 years ago. A little bit more than 20 years ago, 21, 22 years ago when I started working at the Venetian. 23 years ago when I started working at the Venetian. And I had nights, days, because you work long hours, but you end up with $1,000 a day. So, oh man, I mean, then you can't compare that with nothing. You can't compare that with nothing. And I had time to play golf and play tennis and go to the coffee shop and party all night after work because, you started working at 6 o'clock in the evening and the next day. Beautiful life. Beautiful, beautiful life. I'll say I want to serve in Vegas in top restaurants. That's my goal. So it's not easy. Even if you work, like let's say you work in a top restaurant in San Francisco, still getting a top job in Vegas, not gonna be easy. You're still gonna have to start from something in the middle of the, middle class, because they want you to have Vegas experience. It's a different story, right? Now, but Alan, I don't see no problem, my friend. The way you explain to me, you're just doing the right things, and all you gotta do is just take the step. Start looking for a job in Vegas. Start applying for a job. There are a bunch of jobs right now because they are opening now. Summer, the summer terraces are open and everything. They're sending me jobs from MGM and other hotel companies all the time. So I know there are jobs in Vegas. Not every job in Vegas is a good job. You gotta understand that as well. All right, you gotta have the top fine dining restaurant. So that's the only thing. The only way you move from Frisco to Vegas is if you land a job at a 5-star restaurant, fine dining restaurant, top property as well, and just go there and start making money. And now, United States usually, now waiters are really good in America, are really good, but Vegas, my friend, it's like they come from all over the world to work in Vegas, and you got competition there. Like those guys back in the days when I was working, those guys were really good, man. Oh my God, I work with some crazy waiters, really good people. Really, they know everything. They can talk, they can sell, they can handle complaints, they can run and organize stations, and amazing top waiters. So yeah, but best of luck, man. Best of luck. Let's see what. Nobody says nothing from Facebook. Come on, guys, talk to me. Only YouTube channel people are sending messages. So all I'll say is, I appreciate, brother. Thank you. I'm just tired of living in the Bay Area. I want out. Go for Vegas, my friend. And if you're gonna change, go to Vegas. Don't go nowhere else. Listen. I just talked to a friend of mine. He's in Vegas right now, and he was like, "Dude, it's nothing like before. Before we had so much fun, and we were making so much money, and everything was so cheap, and everything like completely different life." And I'm telling him, all right, but listen, dude, I still have a lot of friends in Vegas that are doing very well. Nobody's complaining about food expensive, house expensive, this expensive. No, they're working, they're making really good money, and they just live a beautiful life. So it's up to the person. When I was back there were so many people struggling and have, like working normal jobs and making $750 an hour, $750 an hour, working in Starbucks or Costco or whatever, like Walmart, all right? And as a waiter, I was working for 45, $75 an hour, with a tip. So difference is huge. It's up to the person to make it or break it. Jean, my question is how you can get ready to work in cruise ship, please, as a waiter. So first of all, you have to have experience. In cruise lines, usually very top high-end restaurants, high-end service, you need to be prepared that. So they want you to have a 5-star experience in a hotel, 5-star hotel experience, or fine dining experience. And then of course, you need to have a lot of knowledge about wine. You need to have a lot of knowledge about different types of service, because in cruise lines, Russian service is a very common thing. You need to be able to carry the heavy trays, really heavy trays, long distance. When I was working on a cruise line and I was serving a captain station, the most prestigious station in the ship, but the captain station is all the way to the front where the windows are, and the kitchen is all the way to the back. And you run with these huge trays, and you gotta not just run, but you carry them, and then you serve, and then you run back and back and back and back. And not only that, but you carry a lot of plates, you carry a lot of, the soup bowls was like probably the hardest thing, because you take this full soup bowl in your hand, with a lot of, and then you go and you serve 2 tables of 12 people each, so 24. This soup bowl stays in your hand all the time, and you gotta be strong. So experience, fine dining experience, 5-star hotel experience, and a lot of knowledge about different types of services and wines. But listen, the cruise line industry right now is getting back on its feet, and they're hiring a lot of people. They need waiters, and it's like such a shortage of waiters everywhere that you can get a job much easier than it used to be. So if you have some experience, if you have some knowledge, you have to have the certificates, like waiter training course or a sommelier course or whatever, some kind of education in this, in the hospitality, that will help you as well a lot. And then of course, once you get hired, you're gonna go through a training and get the certificates about hygiene and this and this and this. Most company will require that from you. Good, guys. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. Great conversation, Alan and Monica and Jean. I hope that I will be able to do more live streams in the next few days and weeks, much more often than lately. So I'll talk to you soon, guys. Don't forget, crash course, waiter training crash course on Facebook. So go to the Facebook page of the Waiters Academy. The Waiters Academy Facebook page. Just subscribe, and we got a crash course coming on February 26th. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you for sharing, and I will see you soon.